fetishize Donald Trump. Let's not give him magical power, some isolated individual. He is American as cherry pie. Out of American traditions of white supremacy and male supremacy and homophobia and transphobia, anti-Jewish sensibility, even with the Jewish daughter and son-in-law. Anti-Palestinian to the core, ... Let's be very honest about that. But I want to say two things, because I look at it from the vantage point of the decline of the American empire. And we need to have spokespersons, candidates, who have enough courage to tell our fellow citizens the truth and go beyond the very narrow constraints of corporate media on the one hand, and the corporate wing of the Democratic Party, and the right wing, and the neo-fascists, and the neo-Nazis, and the KKK, who also are fighting for public space as the empire melts down. As it melts down. It's not just the grotesque wealth inequality. It's not just the intensification of the male supremacy and homophobia and transphobia. It's not just the expansion of the white supremacy, but it's the militarism and the imperialism too. You can't have a democratic experiment if 53 cents of your dollar are already headed to the military-industrial complex. 4,855 military units. 857 of them overseas in 42 nations, special operations in 140 countries. There's only 192 countries in the world. Oh, my Lord. That's military overreach tied to imperial ends and aims. As much as I love my dear brother Bernie Sanders, and I'm deeply disappointed he didn't have somebody there to receive those signatures. Yes. I don't mind disagreeing with my brother, but on a spiritual and a moral level, if you don't have somebody there to acknowledge the people who work so hard day in and day out just to receive the signature, we have questions for you. It's not a matter of bashing Brother Bernie. It's not a matter of demeaning Brother Bernie. He must be accountable and answerable like anybody else, including ourselves. Is our dear brother Bernie Sanders becoming too comfortable and adjusted to the corporate wing, the Schumers and the Pelosi's and the others. And the Hillary Clinton looks like I just took a look at her book. Everybody's responsible but her.
Not our fault. We take responsibility.
Exactly. So that the question becomes, we have to be honest enough to try to tell the truth. There's a spiritual blackout afoot in the country. That's the relative eclipse of integrity, honesty, and decency. It cuts across race, gender, sexual orientation, region, and that has something to do with the decay inside of the empire. And the empire is devouring what's left of the democracy. And that's one of the reasons why the right wing and the neo-fascists and the others are organizing so quickly. That's one of the reasons why a gangster like Donald Trump can fill a void. Because the establishment of the Republican Party shattered. The establishment of the Democratic Party was pushed against the wall, but that establishment unfairly, I think in many ways, almost robbed Bernie Sanders of his right due. And I think Bernie Sanders would have beat Donald Trump. Of a gangster who will say anything is spectacle and no substance. But the corporate media who covered every word, every Twitter, every speech from the very beginning to the end to make money for revenues and ratings, and knowing it was bad for the country allowed him unbelievable visibility. If they had given Bernie Sanders that kind of visibility, he'd probably be in the White House right now. How do we attempt to be true to the best of what we understand ourselves to be? As people, as Americans, as human beings, and as internationalists. And we provide some alternative. Now, William James used to draw a distinction between live options and dead options. We've got to be a live option, a momentous one that has real concrete possibility. And my hunch is that even Brother Bernie may not last that long with the corporate wing of the Democratic Party, so he may come running many months from now. That's my hunch. But the point is, you can't proceed predicated on what he does. The principle applies to persons across the board. And we also know that without some kind of fundamental coming together, I know people like to use the word coalition. I like to use the word solidarity.
Yeah.
Solidarity. But there's no solidarity without integrity, honesty, and decency. It's not just a matter of ideology. It's a matter of the quality of the persons who are part of those who constitute a solidarity movement.
Yes.
So we've got to have the same righteous indignation when we see our brothers and sisters disproportionately Latino and Mexican being demonized, as we do when we see Palestinian babies killed in Gaza. When you see trans folk being attacked by the police, and gay brothers and lesbian sisters and bisexuals being demeaned, the same righteous indignation when you see black folk locked in to Jim Crow Jr. Not just with massive incarceration regimes, but decrepit housing, massive unemployment, underemployment, and